Hello, what is up, you guys? It is Lucy, and if you're watching this, I guess that means I'm back with another video. So, it is currently a school night, the first day back from winter break, and it is fucking 1:17 in the morning, and I can't sleep. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not really exactly sure why, because usually I can sleep like easy, like just like hit the pillow, like sleep. Like I need my 8.5 hours of sleep a night, but looks like that is not happening tonight. So I figured I would just vlog my unintentional all-nighter. So basically tomorrow I was supposed to have an early dismissal anyway, and my first two classes are study halls. So I'm thinking that I'm not making it to school tomorrow for my first day back. Honestly, I'm not too mad about it because he wants to go to school anyways, but honestly, this pretty much sucks, to be completely honest with you. Like, I want to go to sleep. I need, like, my sleep. And I think one of the main reasons that I'm having, like, this issue is due to my anxiety and depression disorders, which suck, to be completely honest. And I was planning on making a totally separate mental health video, which I might still do. I don't have the energy to make it right now, but yeah, so here's the thing that like sucks. So basically, like, the more sleep you get, the better your depression and anxiety gets, because it's all about like your brain chemical flows, right? The brain chemicals, they control everything. So more sleep equals good. Like, we all know this. But then the other issue is that when you're battling both at the same time in the exact moment, you can't sleep. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, cycle. You're supposed to sleep to make it go away, but you have it, so you can't sleep. And like, I don't know, it might be time for a medication dosage uppage, but I kind of just want to tough it out and not have to up it, because right now I've been on a steady doubling it for like every month, and I'm about to be on the highest dosage you can possibly be on for this medicine for health reasons, and I don't want to do that quite yet, so I'm just gonna stick it out with my lower one. But since I'm awake and we're here, I figured we can just, pull an all-nighter, but you guys will be awake, and this video will probably be, I don't even know, like 10 minutes long, which is not even an all-nighter at all, but here we are, and I have to pee like a mother, so I'm gonna have to go do that. Alright, so I am back from my bathroom trip. It was quite refreshing, which honestly probably a good thing I finally got up and did that, because I cannot sleep if I have to pee. It is a literal known fact about me. So anyway, I thought I would dive in just to the more specifics of why I cannot sleep tonight and why I'm literally just laying here tossing and turning, practically, I wouldn't say miserable, just uncomfortable and tired, probably overtired. But okay, so recently, like the past couple of days, I've just been thinking so much about life, like to an overwhelming extent. In all honesty, it's like we all live to die. Like, the only thing that we are guaranteed to do when we are born is to die, which literally sucks. Like, I love life so much, and I wish I didn't have these like mental health disabilities that kept me from like living like my life to my fullest potential, and I refuse to let it cripple me to a super far point. So like, I like push through my days and everything, but I just want to feel good all the time, like, you know what I mean? But so anyway, I don't know, my mom and I watched the movie called Life Itself, which literally it was like literally 2 a.m. My mom and I were just laying downstairs in our living room, like bawling our eyes out, because like, I can't imagine losing the people that are in my life right now. Like just comprehending the fact that like one day, like some of them are gonna die before it's my time is just insane to me. I I don't want to start crying right now because I can't cry in front of people, and technically this is in front of people, so we're not gonna cry. But it just freaking made me think about how important every moment is. But for me, with my depression, it just kind of shuts me down and makes me flatline. So that sucks because I want to cherish all these moments I have with all my loved ones, my family, my friends, so much, because you never know when life is gonna end, right? But here I am, just sitting around. It's literally what is it now? It is 1:25 in the morning, and we're just out here overthinking, and overthinking sucks. And I guess what I can do is I can give these watchers some advice on the situation that I'm in right now, because I'm sure that we've all thought about the same thing I'm thinking of. And if you haven't, I'm sorry if I'm making you think about it, because it's definitely guaranteed to be something that consumes your thoughts. But in complete and total honesty, I love the people that are in my life so much. And it's just heartbreaking, thinking about my grandparents and older relatives and close people to me. Dang, that sucks. And seeing people make not necessarily the most healthy life decisions, and thinking about dang, that could take years off their life. That sucks to be around to watch, but it's also nothing that you can control. And also the fact that all my friends that are seniors, we're all leaving in it's 2019. This is our graduating year. It's crazy to think that these people, some of which I have known and been with since we were 4 or 5 years old, that's crazy to think about. By the time we graduate, that will be 14 years of being pretty much in our presence for a majority of a year, right? So next year, the odds of us all going to the same college does not exist. We're guaranteed to all be separated, which I'm excited for new beginnings and everything, because I don't know, it's an important part of life and growing up. But at the same time, it's just I feel I'm grabbing onto every moment so much harder. And it's almost harder to live in the moment, because half the time when you're in these moments, you're thinking about this isn't gonna happen again, which sucks. But I don't know, it's definitely gonna be so hard to leave my family. Oh my god, I'm 17 years old, I'm gonna be 18 in 2 months, and I literally still have my mom tuck me in and kiss me goodnight. I'm going to be in West Virginia, I'm going to be 5 hours away from home, which I know I could go closer if I wanted to, but that is a school I want to go to. And it's a fact that I have to face, that literally I can't be in the same house as my mom, my dad, and my sister every single day, which is just crazy for me to think about, because it has been like that for 18 years. The most time I've spent apart from my sister, who's 16, is probably a week. My mom, oh god, I literally think the longest I've been apart from my mom is probably a week too. My dad, a little longer, because he travels a lot, but still I don't like it, and it's just crazy. And I know it's an adjustment that I'll easily make when I get to college, because I know I chose the right college for me, and I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna have so many friends and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just it has to be done, and it's exciting and confusing, and just a time full of so much change. And if anybody knows me personally, which I guarantee most of you guys do, I have an obsession with control and an obsession of routine because of my OCD, my obsessive compulsive disorder, which is also a huge trigger for my anxiety, which, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm literally vlogging an anxiety attack right now. So what's up? At least I'm not crying. This is what goes on inside my mind, and apparently at 1:30 in the morning. But anyway, it's just everything that I've done in my life thus far, for the most part, has been by some sort of type of routine. Like, you know, of course, like, as, like, the school years and seasons change, like, they fluctuate a little bit, but, like, for the most part, still pretty similar. And I know, like, for a fact that when I go to college, like, those things are gonna have to, like, get scratched, like, rewrite the books, because everything's gonna have to change. And it's taking me an entire year to prepare for this process. A process where I literally pack up all my and drive 5.5 hours away and just chill there until Thanksgiving, then till Christmas, then till Easter, and then, like, I'm home. And then I do it again for 4 years, and then after that, I'm on my own. So I guess it's just, like, if all goes as planned, this is my last full entire year in my childhood house, in my literal childhood room that I've had since I was 10 years old. Like, okay, like, I know, like, I mean, I lived in 3 houses my entire life, but, like, this house, oh my god, the memories I have here are absurd. And, like, of course, I know I'll be back for, like, holidays, summer vacation, and I still have, 8 months until I leave, technically, but then, still, it's just, like, so weird to think about how, like, after college, like, of course, the main hope is, like, I'm on my own, I have a job, I've moved, like, who knows where I'm gonna live, who knows where I'm gonna be, like, that is 4.5 years down the road, like, you cannot predict anything from that point. It's just a lot for me to think about, and I guess, like, you know, I go in spurts with these things. Like, I'll just be fine, and then I'll overthink it, and I'll be fine, overthink it. Like, a whole freaking roller coaster of emotions. That is the most cliche quote ever, but that is 155% true. Like, that exists. That is a freaking perfect metaphor or comparison. That's a metaphor, I'm sorry. It's, like, freaking late, and, like, I can't think straight. But like, I'll be stoked by the time it's like the time for me to leave comes, but it's just like I feel like I'm just sitting here waiting for this year to end, and, like, I don't know if I'm excited. Like, I know I'm 100% excited, but I'm also terrified out of my mind. So I guess I'll try to get some sleep now. So that concludes my unintentional all-nighter, because I'll probably edit this after this if I can't sleep, and then the sun will be coming up, and I'll be making excuses for why I can't go to school. I might just text my mom now and be like, don't wake me up, I'm not going. But I just figured this might be something interesting if you guys wanted to see what goes on in my mind, because I feel like I'm a very misunderstood person, and also, like, I've become way more open about my mental health disorders recently, and like I said, I'm going to do a whole entire sit-down video about that type of journey and, like, how to get over it, the help you need. Like, I've been through a lot, and so this is just kind of a snip clip of my mind and an anxiety attack that I am currently experiencing, but I'm not freaking out. I'm not panicking. So something I'm doing is right. Praise the Lord for that. I'm so thankful for that, in all honesty. But clearly I'm rambling and I can't think straight. So I'm going to conclude this video. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can even comment some video suggestions down below if you're interested in that, and even help spread the word about my channel if you would like to, because I would love to see where YouTube takes me. Good night.